Hello? I can't. Huh. Okay. Good morning. Or evening. I think it's only morning. For everyone. Suddenly, So, I woke up an hour ago, and I thought I would wake up earlier than that to get ready, but I didn't. And whenever I wake up, that also... Let me move this. And whenever I wake up, that also includes, like, checking my phone for 20 minutes. So, I was rushing to start this live stream. Oh, you know what I noticed? I drink from this cup all the time, and I never use the handle. What's with that? I did move the square. Oh, shoot. Should I keep moving it? Can I move it any? Let's move it up. Where's my up? Is that up? Yes. Okay. If you can't tell, I'm using a different camera. Ooh. I usually use my webcam, which will be here when this camera eventually dies. But I'm using my regular camera here, like the one I shoot videos with, which is a Canon T3i. It's old. They don't even make this camera anymore. But yeah, that's why you can see on the... I'm not sure. I need to look at my own face. At the bottom, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not sick. I just woke up. At the bottom here, you see all the settings that I have for filming, like my audio, which I'm not using the audio from the camera. It's on manual, ISO 200. This would be exposure, but I just have it regular exposure. F-stop 4.5, and then, oh shoot, I can't remember what this is. Shutter speed? I know what it means, but like I don't remember the official name for it. So yeah. And then I forgot to remove this little shoot, I never know which angle it is. This little viewfinder. If you like zoom in, it will zoom in on that part. So I used it to focus my face. But yeah, let me move this to the side so I can see the chat. 2 people asked me, "How are you?" I'm doing fine, thank you. I had a crisis last week, but it's okay. Let me use the handle this time. I was just wondering, I have a mod. I have a mod here, a moderator, and is my mod here? Can you say something if you're here, Tess? Or Kai, but I don't think Kai's here. Good man. Is it the same person who messages me on Instagram? Salim, everyone. How would I say that? Bere? But you have to add some like some verb. How do you say hello? Why can't I see? Oh, okay, my mod's here. Who? What's up, my mod? Okay, I guess you could just say Selamet der me. Kairlatang for my mod who's in Texas. Good night. Good evening. So Baby asks, how did I come back? I was going to film, and I will refilm just a storytime video about how I came back, which is basically I flew with Turkish Airlines. So, Salim Berene. Okay. Thank you, Nurble. I knew it was something with Bere. Or Berenice Lim. Okay. Sorry, I gotta drink water because my throat's not having it. Or I'm gonna keep coughing like this. Because I just woke up. Anyways. Yeah, so I flew back. I filmed a whole story time about it, but I felt like I was really boring in the video. And also, this is a secret, but I didn't like my hair. So I'm gonna refilm it. And hopefully that'll come out this week. I have some other ideas, but one of them is going to take a long time to do. A month, but it's not learning Kazakh again. And the other one, I need to find people. So those are going to take time. So I thought I would do this story time. I don't even know if people like story time videos, but the idea behind it was that I would put that up. And I know that some people watch my videos for English practice, and I thought that'd be great English practice. You just sit there and listen to a story. And also for me, whenever I listen, I like storytime videos because I can put them on in the background, listen, and do other things, like a podcast. But I just podcast of that's not a podcast, you know. Okay, my stream seems good. We have 38 people on. Welcome! Thank you for coming today. Oh, Alibek says that the January national tests have begun. What do you think about it? I've actually didn't know that. So, like, are those the tests where you can get like a score out of 5? My student was talking about those. My student now. What kind of camera am I using? Dr. Galaz. It's a Canon T3i. It's what I normally film everything with. I just have a cam link that I'm borrowing from somebody. And if you notice, it's not even. Look, my whole background is like, wait, no, other way. Maybe I should fix that. Let me try to fix it. Because that's bothering me. I think I needed it. Is that even now? Let me get out of the frame. Much better. Not perfect, but I'm definitely not a perfectionist. Oh, yo, my other mods here. Koji Mochi. What's up, Koji? As some people call you, apparently. You are infected of pathogen. I'm not sick. My throat, like, whenever I wake up, like, I don't usually talk this much, so my throat's like, ah. You look asked to tell you about New York. I know as much about New York as you do. I've never been. Well, I've been like for 30 minutes, but that doesn't count. Oh, in you. Now that I can't tell you about. Oumuamua asks, have you returned to Kazakhstan already? Yes, I'm in Kazakhstan. If you ever see this background, this is my Kazakh apartment background. So, Juz is back. What's up, Juz? I know that's not your real name, but like I don't know how to say it. Thought you stream when you hit 30,000 subscribers on the channel. I'm doing this video because I haven't posted. I'm doing this live stream because I haven't posted a video in a while, and I want to appease the posting gods. So honestly, I don't think I'm gonna hit 30,000 for a while now because my subscriber count, like the rate at which people subscribe to me has significantly decreased in the past month, which is fine. I'm not like complaining or anything. I'm just letting you know, like, I don't think I'm gonna hit 30,000 for a while. Oh shoot. My mom's messaging me. Is it hard to get used to our weather after sunny Texas? Well, fun fact, right after I left Texas, not my area, but almost everywhere in Texas started snowing as well, which is very odd. Usually it doesn't snow. So I left it and came back to like real snow. There was snow in Texas. That's not real snow. You want to see snow? You come to central to northern Kazakhstan. That's some snow, or some state that has snow in the US. Have you already watched Rick and Morty? Who said that? Almatbek asked if I've seen Rick and Morty in Kazakh. I don't really like Rick and Morty. No offense. If you like it, that's totally fine. It's just not it's just not my thing. So I'm not really interested in watching it in Kazakh. No offense. If you think your imagination is weak, just remember there are cities called New York and New Orleans. I have those. Oh, you mean I understand. Okay. Which city is the best in the US in your opinion? Austin, Texas is pretty good. LMUS, hi from Uzbekistan. Hi in Uzbekistan. How fun. Hello from Seattle. Ooh, and then someone said hello from Almaty a while ago. So, hi everyone. Ulis asked where I'm from. I was born in Texas. Oops. I forgot it was alive. It's alive! Yo, can I buy your Camaro? Zhang asks. No, actually, I'll talk about that Camaro. I told you I was going to tell you funny stories. I don't know if this is a funny story. It's a story, nevertheless. That car is actually, it was made in 1995, so it's definitely old. My uncle actually bought it. My dad's oldest brother, only brother, bought that for his sons? For him or his sons. So my cousins, in Kazakhstan, you would call them brothers. My brothers, who are my cousins, they are 3 and 6 years older than me, I want to say. So he bought it for his first son. And it was old then. It's not like a new car, and it's not a car that's like, ooh, a classic. It's not like, yeah, it's a nice car. But he bought it for my cousin, my oldest brother. No, I have older brothers. One of my brothers to drive. And then I think his brother, his real brother, drove it. And then, actually, I don't know the whole story. But then one of my cousins ruined the motor, I think. So my dad bought it off of my uncle for a sum that is not expensive for sure. And then with the help of my uncle, they rebuilt the motor. My dad is into cars. He's into like rebuilding cars. My uncle is actually like really rebuilding a car from scratch. So they rebuilt the engine, and then I drove it. And it had a ton of problems, like no heating, no air conditioning, and the heating thing, okay, just wear a coat in the car, that's fine. But no AC, that means it's very hot in Texas, and you just roll down the windows and live. Yeah. Oh, Aisha's here. Aisha, my student, asked, do you have cowboy boots? I do, but they're falling apart. I was thinking about making a video where like I turn into a cowgirl in Texas, but I'm so lazy. I didn't do it. Oh, Almatbek or Zakat asked if Almatbek, is there a special about Kazakhstan? No, people have been translating Rick and Morty into Kazakh. Have you ever been to an all Kazakh village? It depends on what you consider an owl, because My cat is just in the way. Hello. When I went to Kolsai, I went to what I think people would call it a village. Oh my goodness. It's, what was it? Jalangash. The name was Jalangash. Near the Kolsai area. And there was no, there was an outhouse, like you went to the restroom outside, and they had this like canister that they filled like from the city water, but they filled it up and then you use that water. So I don't know what constitutes an owl. Does Texas live up to stereotypes or no? Nick asks. Nick Young. I don't know what stereotypes you have. Sorry, my mods are like, cat. Hello from Taldi Korgan. Hi. Ooh. Selamet Zizbe. That's interesting. Okay. Do you speak Russian? Dmitry Borovikov. Oh no. Borovikov. Aha. Dmitry Borovikov asks. Я говорю по-русски немного. Когда я нужен. What's the word? Speak? I can only think of it in Kazakh. Soilesu. With salespeople. Oh, I'm so bad. Yeah, Sati and Jalangash are next to Kolsai. I know. Privet is Goroda Kostanay. Okay, hi. Hi in Kostanay. I'm in Kazakhstan again. Oh, thank you. Gorovit. Oh, thank you. Когда мне нужно горовит с, with, с. Oh, and then I can never conjugate the next part. With a cashier. With store clerks. Сказать. Oh, сказать. That's also true. Okay. So, I'll go ahead and tell my first story. These are just stories of what happened when I was in Texas. Like just some short things that happened when I was in Texas. Oh no. Govorit. Oh yeah. I said Govoru по-русски много and I can't even think of the word. That's so funny. Sometimes things are just like come in chunks. You know, sometimes we learn chunks of languages. Kasir. Okay. Okay. First, let me explain. Let me tell the story, and then we'll go back to the chat. So, this first one is about chickens. So my family raises animals sometimes. When I was younger, we've raised chickens and turkeys for meat. We raised a bunch. We've also raised a goat, but that was going to be for me, and then it ended up just being a pet. And now, when I left university, when I went to university during that time, my parents started raising rabbits for meat. And then my mom also started raising bees for honey, obviously, not bees for meat. So they've been raising rabbits, and now recently, within the past 6 months, my parents have bought 5 or 6 chickens for eggs, not for meat. They're in the US, I don't know about in Kazakhstan, but meat chickens that you eat, and chickens that you lay eggs, and chickens that lay eggs usually are different color. The chickens that you buy to raise for meat to eat are white. And then other types of chickens where you raise for the eggs, there's many different breeds. There's so many. And my parents, I want to say, have like 4 different breeds of these egg-laying chickens. And they wanted all females. And so they went to a chicken distributor and they got these chickens, and one turned out, why can't I speak today? It's every day that I can't speak, to be honest. And one turned out to be a male. And yeah, Jose says, is this about the rooster or about the rooster? Yes, this is about the rooster. I'm going to explain this, and I'm not trying to insult you if you already know this word, but just in case people don't know this word, the word for a male chicken is a rooster. So I'm going to talk about this rooster, which my sister, who's one of the mods, calls Seth. Now, I'm not sure if you know. Oh, Ablai says you have an exam in 15 minutes. I'm going to start in 15 minutes. You can do it. You can do it, Ablai. Dospayev. Thanks for bringing that up, my mod. So, back to the story. If you don't know, roosters can be quite aggressive. And that's because they're trying to like defend their women. Or just like show that they own this like part of the land, which is ridiculous because they're literal birds. But this one rooster named Seth, he thought that this was his land, you know? So he would attack you, but he'd do it in the lamest way. He's like 5 times smaller than a human, but he's like ready to fight. I want to like show it, like he's ready to go. He's like, but he does it in such a lame way. So roosters, when they try to attack humans, they'll attack you. Most birds, when they try to attack you, they will attack you from behind because they know from the front you can get them. We used to have a swan that was also aggressive, and it would also try to attack you from behind. So the thing is, it's like playing a game of red light, green light. And if you don't know that game, it's where you turn around and then people try to move, and then you turn around to look at them, and they have to freeze. It's basically that with a rooster. So he's in his little area, and during the daytime, they walk around free on our property. They can just go anywhere. They're not in a cage. So I would go feed them or just be in that general area of the yard. And to go back to my house, you have to, of course, turn your back. And what does that mean? The freaking rooster, you can hear his little steps running, and then you turn around, and he's like, What? And then you turn around again, and he runs at you again, and you turn around, and he's closer this time. And the thing is, eventually he'd get up close enough where you have to fight him, or else he won't stop. Now this is, oh, the battery's getting low. This could be animal abuse, so PETA, don't come after me. But my parents, my dad's like, you have to kick him. You know, he'll learn his lesson. He'll stop attacking you for a little bit if you win a fight, basically. Because you're much bigger. If you win a fight with the rooster, he'll stop for a little bit. The thing is with roosters, their memory isn't that great. So eventually he'll forget and he'll come after you again. So the first time I had on these rain boots because it's muddy in the area. Anyways, so I have these boots on and I have pants on too, so I'm ready. I'm ready for the attack because they have 3 toes here. In the back one that attacks you, that's called a spur. So, and the verb for that is to spur you. So he'll try to spur you. So and my dad also said, don't kick him in the head. He might die. You have to aim for the body, you know, because they're much stronger there. That's where they get hit. So I'm ready to battle this rooster. So I try to kick him, not like crazy. I'm not trying to kill the thing. I'm just trying to like get him to stop. So I tried. But this rooster is a freaking ninja. Literally, he's like, he also jumps up. Like, he sees the moment of attack. But the thing is, he like uses his wings to fly back a little bit and narrowly miss my foot. So I'm like trying to kick him like this. And he's like, whoosh, like a freaking in the Matrix. But the thing is, he won't back down. Once you get in a fight with a rooster, you need to end the fight. You know, like, or else he's like, all right, let's go. You have to end the match, basically. So I go again. I go to get him again. And this time, he does a literal backflip. He backflips and lands it. Like, this rooster is a freaking ninja. So, but eventually, I do get contact. And I don't knock this thing out, and it's not, I didn't like hurt him a lot, but he did do this like in this like insulted sound, and then he walked away, and I was like, I won. And that free period of him not attacking me lasted for 3 to 5 days, and then he was coming at me again. And the thing is, he was just doing that to me and my sister. My dad had already won a battle with him, and my dad's very tall. He's around 194 centimeters or 6'4". He's a big dude. So if he wins a fight against the rooster's like, okay, and he remembers my dad's fight for a week. You know, such a long amount of time. But my sister didn't start battling the rooster until after I arrived, after I won a battle. So that's the story about the rooster. I'm reading the comments now. I was ready to attack. Imagine in a hockey uniform. Well, I was ready. I felt it, you know. Oh, Jandos is here. Salam Jandos. Jandos helped me film my videos, my dating videos. So thanks for joining. Yeah, Kona says, roosters are as vicious as any animal male. You must win to show him who is boss. True. Roosters, like, honestly, I don't like birds. Chickens are the best type of bird, I think. My mom has raised parrots or cockatiels before, like house birds. And I've also, like I said before, we've raised turkeys for slaughter, for eating. And turkeys are just stupid, and they pick on each other. They're bullies. I don't like them. Chickens I like because you can kind of train chickens. They're fine, except roosters. They're way more aggressive than male turkeys. Mr. Molokov, like, I only understand part of what that person's saying, so I'm not sure. He just fell in love with me? No. I saw what that rooster in love looked like. It was not love in his eyes. Oh, someone asked that earlier, but I didn't. I just started the story. What's my favorite tea brand? Oh, I don't really have one. Oh, no. Azer Chai. Oh, I love Thai from Thai. I love the Azerbaijani tea. Oh, I mean, bad things are happening in Azerbaijan, but their tea is just great. Male ducks, I think, are just called male ducks. Oh, Babit asked, when's the third date with Kazakh man? I've run into some problems with that. I was going to film it last weekend or this weekend, but I've run into some issues. So, I don't know. I don't know when the third date's going to be. Seth is lame. Somebody, all right, sorry, I was reading the chat. Top 5 epic anime battles. If someone, I would live. I would just die and go to heaven if someone animated that for me. Just the battle with the rooster. Aziz asks, do you know the easy way to learn English? To be honest, I don't think there's an easy way to learn any language. In my belief, learning a language is like learning an instrument, although I've never learned any instrument. But that takes time. You just have to practice to get good. In my opinion, when I think about learning a language, I think about contact hours, which means the number of hours that you're interacting in the language. Oh, Akan, hi. Good morning. So, especially when I'm learning Kazakh, I think like I'm spending an hour learning the language. So I'm spending that time. And then also, think about when you're studying the 4 kind of areas: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Are you studying those evenly? Some people say grammar isn't important. To me, I like learning about grammar. But some people say, you just watch TV and you'll learn the language. But, hello? I'm still here. Okay, my camera died. Not a big deal. I'm just gonna plug in my webcam. Just give me a moment, please. But I'll still keep talking. So, yeah, that's what I feel about learning English. I've got to add this new camera source. Webcam. But honestly, it's just... It's just putting in the time. Oh. We're back. Almost. Can you see me? Can you see me? Where's my color source? I had color. Sorry, I'm using, if you're curious, I'm using OBS Studio. Oh, let's turn off webcam too. No. Let's start. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. I'm using OBS Studio to do live streams, which is a free streaming software. And I've only done streaming for a little bit, so like I'm still getting used to it. So, should I move it over this way a little bit? Oh, maybe a little bit smaller so you can see. Soy sick. Okay. What's it like now? Ooh, yeah. Power outage. Yeah. Is that how a horror movie begins? Yeah, the white girl dies. The blonde girl dies in the horror movies. Oh, here's my cat. I don't think the person who watches my cat is here, but she hurt her eye again. I need a scoop. She's gonna get angry. She doesn't want to be here. But if you'd like to see my cat look at her little face. She's always so rude. Oh, don't ruin it. Okay, thank you. Tessa is Tess, is the rooster still bothering you? Tess, which is one of my mods, is my sister. So thanks for helping me. Are you studying? Asana Lee asks, are you studying here in Kazakhstan? No, I teach English. '91 released their Taboo song, their subtitles. I haven't listened to it yet. That's with, don't tell me their name. Don't tell me. Shoot. It was in one of my dating videos. And Irina Kairatrovna, right? I think so. Can I cook bağırsak? No. Does your cat speak English? Rus asks. Yeah. I used to only speak to her in Korean, but when the quarantine started, I just needed to talk to somebody. My Tess says, I almost had to fight him yesterday. That rooster, actually, this kind of bleeds into the next story I wanted to talk about my sister. Me and my sister's relationship. So I hope she doesn't mind me talking about it. But just talking about Tessa and birds. Birds love to hate on my sister. Oh. Sorry, I read a different comment. So she always gets attacked by birds. Always. And this rooster loves to pick on my sister as well. I don't know what her vibe is. Why she always gets birds to attack her. Baby, someone talked about channel donation. Let's wait just a moment. I want to tell my next story. Oh, what's up, Kaya? Oh, my youngest sister, you could say. My little cousin. Hi, Kaya. When 1994 asked, when are you coming back? I'm in Kazakhstan. What is the full name for Tessa? My sister's full name is Tessa. That's the full name. Oh, my hair. But it could come from the name Kan Tessa. Have you ever tasted beshbarmak? I've lived in Kazakhstan for more than 2.5 years. Of course I've had beshbarmak many times. When are you going to start selling merch? I want to tell this story first, and then we'll move on to the some advice that I want to ask you guys about. Let me move this a little bit. Oh, you can see my chair. Should I fix that? You can also see my trash. Okay, back. So the story. I'm gonna do another story. Wait. I'm gonna do another story. So this is about my sister and I. Sometimes we watch the same shows. And when I went back to Texas to visit my family, there's 2 shows that we're both watching at the same time. And they air new episodes every Friday. And since we both watch it, I was like, Tessa, can we watch them together? Because in my sister's room, there's this really nice TV. So the quality is so good looking, watching the shows. So, but my sister, we watched one show together, one show at the beginning of the time that I was there, that she wanted to show me. And 2 episodes in, she didn't want to watch anymore with me. Well, not 2 episodes, but let's just say 2 episodes. She didn't want to watch anymore with me because I was annoying. You see, when I'm at home alone, I don't really talk while watching shows. Sometimes if something happens, I'll be like, oh no, don't do it. So sometimes I do talk, but usually I'm silent because obviously I'm by myself. However, I realized if I'm watching a show with somebody else, I will speak. I'll talk, but only when they're not speaking. Only when the actors on the show aren't speaking. And my sister absolutely hates this. Like, to her core, she wants it to be quiet while she's watching something. But the thing is, like, it's the shows that we were watching are foreign TV shows, so from Asia. And while we're watching the shows, like, stupid things will happen. You know, the characters are just acting stupid, you know, or making weird decisions because it's like Asian dramas, you know? So I would be like, oh my god, why are they doing that? Tessa, can you believe this? Or blah, blah, blah. And she was like, Raquel, shut up. Be quiet. And so when these shows would come out on Fridays, I'd be like, Tessa, please, 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 let's watch it together. Because I currently live alone, so like me watching TV with someone is kind of nice. It's kind of nice to hang out with people. So I'd be like, please, can we watch this together? And my sister would be like, no, you talk too much. And she has this calendar outside her door. And I wrote, without her knowing, I wrote every Friday, like, watch this show with Raquel. Because she has other things, like somebody's birthday, blah, blah, blah. And every Friday I would be like, watch this show with Raquel. And then Saturday, watch this show with Raquel. But the thing is, with my sister, if I bother her enough, eventually she might say yes. Might. There's no guarantee, but she might. So I would also, I annoy my sister a lot. And so I'd try to make promises to her, like, I won't bother you at all today if you watch the drama with me on Friday. So every once in a while, she would let me watch the dramas with her. So we'd lay in her bed, and I would snuggle up in the blankets, and we would watch the show together, and I would talk. So that's just the story, that me bothering my sister. Someone asked, who is younger, me or my sister? I'm older. I'm the older one. I think you can see it in my personality that I'm the older one. If you know me in real life, like, I have older sister vibes. Tapin Ambor asks, have you ever tried to braid your hair? At this length, my mom did when I was back in the US. Just like a strip of it. And it was okay. But when I had long hair, like very long hair, yeah, of course, I would braid my hair. Do you have a favorite 91 member? Zozia asks. Yes. But he's not part of 91 anymore. AZY. Have I watched Irina Kairatovna? No. I heard they were in some type of show, and I've never seen it. What was my major in university? Beckett asks. Did you learn Korean because you enjoyed K-pop or something? My major in university was something called second language studies. And I tried to explain that as learning how learning how people learn second languages and learning how to teach second languages. Or third, fourth, Here in Kazakhstan, English is like people's fourth language sometimes. So just teaching languages and learning how people learn. It was focused more about research rather than teaching. It's not like a TESOL program where I learn how to teach English. It's more like a language acquisition. And some people in the program don't have to teach English. They could teach Japanese, Korean, stuff like that. So my minor in my undergrad was Korean. I almost did a master's degree in Korean, but I ended up doing a master's degree in second language studies, the same thing. Yeah. And I learned Korean through in my undergraduate. Do you want to film a reaction video on Irina Kairatovna? Zakat asks. I don't film reaction videos anymore because my reaction is just like, cool. Wow. And then also, this is just for any oh, sorry, I'm about to sneeze. Any reaction video, if you react negatively, people are like, you suck. I hate you. So I don't really want to, don't want that image. I watched I can't read it. Terminator asks, you should watch their Irina Kairatovna's new song 5000. I've already seen that video. I seen it. I'm planning to move to the UK from Almaty. Should I know something special about the UK? Milana asks. I don't know. I don't know anything about the UK. I've never been. Yeah. Oh, thank you for saying bless you. All those people. Ne corona, bro. Yeah, it's not corona. It's not corona. Daria Ivanovna asks, do you have any fears about Kazakhstan? Were there any myths? Any tips for foreigners? How can I get my boyfriend here? Any fears about Kazakhstan? Did I? No, nothing. Like I said in previous videos, I didn't know very much about Kazakhstan before I came, and I made a purpose. Like, I purposely didn't look up too much because I didn't want to get any like preconceived notions. All I knew was that it was very cold. There's a large Muslim population, and that it was the 9th largest country in the world. And I'm not generally. I actually think I know people would be like, you just haven't seen all of Kazakhstan, but I think in general Kazakhstan is a very safe place, especially in cities. Like, I've never felt in danger walking around as a woman, and that's nice, you know? Ooh, someone's banning. Oh, someone's saying hi from South Korea. I wish I was there, Beach. I want to be in South Korea. Where? Nilo, do you mind? She's looking at me like, what? What are you going to do about it? And the answer is nothing. Hey, can you not rub your face against the screen? Okay. I think Miscellaneous and Taboo songs of 91 are good to help in learning Kazakh. Miscellaneous is, well, shouldn't it be? Yeah. Sin Miscellaneous. That's Sin. It should be Sin Miscellaneous. Sing. Right? Okay. What workbooks helped you the most with learning Kazakh? I have the book. I think it's the best book for learning Kazakh, to be honest. Oh. This one. It's a little expensive, like $60 or $70, but it's Colloquial Kazakh, the complete course for beginners by Zaure Batayeva. It's published by, oh, you can't even tell. It's published by Routledge, and it's very comprehensive on the grammar that you need to know for the beginning part of Kazakh. There's also the audio available online. And I think this is honestly the best book that I've run across if you don't know Russian. What hobbies do I have? Somebody asked this in a different thing that I was doing yesterday. So I make videos. And also I make crafts. So I'm not gonna move my camera, that looks tacky. I'll give an example. I'm working on this. It's like I made flowers out of paper. I'm trying to fill both sides, but it's a long process. I've also made some jewelry recently. Like I've made earrings, and I've also made it's like a glasses or a mask holder. I saw it online and I was like, I need it. Someone says, why are you not reading my comment? Maybe your comment isn't that funny. Someone asked, I'm sorry, it moved. Have you ever felt, or do you feel unsafe in any other country? Honestly, all the countries I've been to, I've felt safe. But maybe I'm just like delusional. Who asked that? Lana says, have you ever considered doing a fan meeting? I don't like calling it a fan meeting, but I've considered meeting my viewers, but I don't really want to do that while coronavirus is a thing. Now, I understand most people in Kazakhstan really don't care about that anymore. People are just living their regular lives, but I still care, and I feel like I should follow the rules. Is Kazakh language grammar similar to Korean language grammar? The word structure is the same, and they're both, I think, I don't know about how much Korean is, but Kazakh is definitely an agglutinative language, which means you add things to the end. Have I seen Master Movie? I don't know what that is, no. Darek asked, do you think it's safe, like Kazakhstan? Because my female friends wish they live in another country to be safe. I think there's a difference between being a Kazakh woman in Kazakhstan and being a foreign woman in Kazakhstan. Like, no one's ever going to steal me as a bride, because I'd be a really bad stolen bride. Also, I don't have the pressure of getting married. Like, I don't have a Kazakh family to say, like, oh, you're 26, you're so old. And I look Russian, so, like, nobody's like, I want a Russian girl. So I think there's a difference, and there's always a difference between foreigners living in a country and the locals, and the safety of that. What's my favorite film? I usually say Edward Scissorhands, but I also like Cloud Atlas and the live action version of this Japanese movie called Time Traveler, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Sorry, I'm just reading. I'm reading the chat. I don't know any jokes about Kazakh people or Kazakhstan. I don't need to. Like, I don't feel like, usually those type of jokes are degrading, and I don't really like degrading people. Oh my god. That's sad. Okay. So, sorry. I want to ask you, how many people are here? 100 people. I would love your advice on some things. One. So I do live streaming here occasionally, right? Just once in a while. But I was thinking of maybe starting to stream on Twitch. Now, let me tell you the content before you say yes or no. So it would be like me learning Kazakh sometimes, or me studying Korean, or maybe just like a just talking, just chatting, or like sometimes if my computer can handle it, like showing my editing process. Now, I've already talked to a friend about this who I think is in the chat right now. I'm not trying to steal his ideas, but I just have similar ideas. Maybe playing like Animal Crossing sometimes. And I was wondering, number one question. I'll type it in the chat too. Oh, I feel like I'm in a Zoom call with my students. I'll type my questions in the chat. 1, do you watch Twitch regularly? And 2, would you be interested in watching me on Twitch? Right, someone said Twitch is fine, but you should know here it isn't the same like it is in the West. People watch it for games. Right. Yeah, I agree. I think Twitch in Kazakhstan, or maybe even like Central Asia, isn't big like it is in the US. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. So I would like your... No, Animal Crossing. YouTube is more convenient. YouTube's better due to the fact you have some sound, some auditory. You can play CSGO. It can run on most potato PCs. Potato PCs. You've never used Twitch. You can try and see how it's gonna be. Ty понимаешь казахский немного. I'll stop. Personally, you don't like Twitch. Someone doesn't watch it. Don't watch Twitch, you're not sure. I never used Twitch. Oh. Someone's never on Twitch. Usually just games. Oh. But I think your content would be really unique and great to introduce people to your content and encourage open-mindedness about Kazakhstan. Oh, that's so sweet. Someone said yes and hell yes. Why you want to switch to YouTube? Learn chess. It's trending on Twitch. Oh, who's that? Jansaya Abdul Malik. Let me write it down. Oh my gosh. Language learning or just chatting? What someone said it'd be more cooler if you make streams on YouTube. Okay. Zakat says he agrees with Bektas, but what did Bektas say? Learn chess. Oh, okay. Ooh. I don't like... Someone said Orange Calendula says play with ASMR microphone. Ooh, I don't like ASMR. I definitely need to get a better microphone. This one is just a blue snowball. That's what I usually use to stream on here, but if I was going to do Twitch, I need to that's one thing, I need to up my production quality. Twitch is better in terms of maintaining a community. Twitch is only for games. Oh, Abdul Malik is a very talented chess player. Oh. Not one friend of Tariq's watches Twitch, so I think it'd be unpopular. Where am I now? Kazakhstan. YouTube is better. Bake Fried, I don't even know what your messages are. I don't play any video games You can stream IRL. That's true. I could stream IRL. Oh! Okay, nothing happened. Woo! Okay, so that's my first question. And it seems more negative for, like, don't do Twitch. I don't know. I don't know. And, okay, so my second question. Is doing a Patreon absolutely ridiculous? I feel really bad saying that people can give me money when I'm not big and I don't, and sometimes I don't produce content every week. So, what do you guys think about Patreon or some website where you can, this sounds so bad, where you can donate money? Nuashka. What's Blazers? What's Patreon? Zoe&S, what's Patreon? It's a platform where you can donate once or maybe monthly to people who are creators. Oh, Orange Kalinja, the Patreon would be so nice. That's too. Donation service is very popular. Is that donations alert like you guys said last time? Stream your class and students. No way. I think that'd be illegal. Some of them are not even 18. I guess you should go to TikTok. Should I? Patreon is not like OnlyFans. Patreon is not like OnlyFans. It's what would happen is that maybe I could like if you like if you pay a certain amount per month, I would produce extra content for you, basically. But not like OnlyFans content, okay? I'm not that type of person. No offense to people who use OnlyFans. It's just not for me. Terminator says instead of Patreon, you can add donations during streaming. If I stream on YouTube, I can't add donations because we're in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan doesn't allow YouTube live donations, so I can't. Someone said you're too old for TikTok. What? Ouch. Yeah, Patreon depends on what type of exclusive content you make, Darik says, yeah. You should absolutely go with Patreon. It is just a support, Bake Fried said. Eva Kuwaiter said, create an OnlyFans account for your cat. It is already naked. I would love to. Twitch is much better in terms of monetization. I think Caspi Gold sounds easier. Dude, I'm not giving you guys my phone number. I mean, content that you cannot find on YouTube. What are you saying? Nice kitchen. Thank you. That's my oven. No. And that's my washing machine. And that's my fridge. That's my stove. For me, you need to take a shot for all types of platforms. Maybe. You should collab with an Indonesian YouTuber who has lived in Astana. Who's that? Hello, Oleg. When will you arrive in Almaty? When will you arrive in Kazakhstan? I'm in Kazakhstan. Caspi Gold has kids for kids. Okay, I guess that's a good. Is there anything else I wanted to say? To ask your opinion about donations, Twitch. Telegram doesn't require you to share your phone number. I don't have a Telegram, but I'll look into it. I'm not, 'cause the thing is, I'm not trying to get money from you guys. Like, I'm not saying like, oh my God, like spend 1,000 tenge and I'll do something. I'm only bringing it up because some people have brought it up in these previous live streams about donating. So, yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up. I'm not like, oh, I deserve it. Someone said, so overall Twitch is a no and donations are okay. I might do Twitch anyways. Who knows? Muamua asks, what's my ancestry? What ethnicity? Actually, I want to make a video about that because something interesting happened. But mostly I'm from like the Belgium, Germany area and Ireland, or like the UK-ish. Start a cooking show? My cooking is so boring. Don't share your number. Buy a new number only for Caspi donations. Oh, I don't know. I'll think about it. If you have any more ideas and you want to explain it more, you can message me on Instagram. I might not respond, but I'll look at it. Nice joke, Sam Hamster. Okay. Okay. I guess that's it. So if you have any questions about anything, I feel like I'm teaching. If you have any questions, you can ask them now. And then we'll end the stream because I know if Tess is still here, it's getting late for her. So start an eating channel. No. I don't eat pretty, and I can't eat a bunch. What about a Kickstarter? I need some like goal. Like for Kickstarters, don't you need like you have a product at the end? I'm a teacher. How many students, or I'm a teacher. And someone asks, how many students do you have in one group? 14 to 16. It depends. There are many German ancestry people in Texas. Do they feel some connection for their faraway motherland, Germany? Most do not. Most people who look like me in the US don't have some connection, don't feel some connection to their ancestry. Because it was very long time ago, like 4 generations, and sometimes people don't. I don't know. Like most of the time, if you move to a new country and 4 generations later, you're probably not keeping that culture up. Do I speak Korean? They 한국어를 말해요. Or 한국어를 해요. That's a good night. Someone said, Babit said. What do I teach? I teach English. English for academic purposes. So I teach young adults English to prepare them for university life. Some people ask me, oh, can you teach my child? Can you teach me? Will you be my language exchange partner? Or will you teach me English? Sorry, I only teach English for my job. It's kind of like you being an engineer and then somebody be like, can you also engineer this thing for me outside of your job. Like for me, my job is a specific part of my life and everything else is not my job. Never trust an atom because they make up everything. Why did I choose Kazakhstan? Chingas asks. Because Kazakhstan allowed me to come. Rocky the Pomsky, dog of flamingo. Naswai, try and speak Kazakh straight away. What is that? Kairat asks, am I back from the US? How many times am I going to say it? Yeah, I'm in Kazakhstan. I've been in Kazakhstan since early January. I mean, it's January now. All right. Somebody has a Discord group with 15, 20 people, fits in a video call. Well, I like Zoom. Давайте без политики. Я тоже так думаю. Oh, someone says this isn't interesting. Okay. Oh, thank you for explaining what nasva is. Ew, I wouldn't want to chew it. No name, no. Says, do you have a boyfriend? Nope. Greetings from Austria. Oh, hi. Teacher, did you remember me? I am your student. Not with that name. I don't know what your name is. What about documentary movie and sell the access? I couldn't do one. I want it to be nice. I don't want to get political, but do you like cheese? If you mean the dairy product, of course. Oh, Wraith's here. Hi, Wraith. Do I like Beshbarmak? Yes. How was my trip back to Kazakhstan? Fine. I'm gonna make a video about it. Just a story time though. Nothing crazy. Nothing fun. Artyom, привет. Animal paws. Okay. It's 12:13 now. At 12:17, we'll have 5 minutes. I'm going to end the stream. Okay? So yeah, let me bring my cat. Also, I'm a little hungry. I haven't eaten yet. I was like, I'm not gonna make a stream of eating, and here I am with some dried mango. Beatles or the Rolling Stones? Beatles. Scoopy. Oh, someone asked, Kona asked that earlier, and I didn't answer. Where is bread more tasty, here or the US? I missed white bread in the US because it's so fluffy and like soft. But bread here is fine too. I just don't eat bread very much. Oh, Roos asked, do you have problems with the taxi driver upon arrival to the airport? I did. He tried to make me pay 5,000 tenge. And, oh, hello? Is it working still? Okay, my cat pushed on something. I can tell that story very quickly. Yeah, so, and this has funny, like Russian Kazakh mixed together. Maybe I'll extend it after 12:17 because I got a new story. Yeah, so I said my location, and then I said Yekamung, which is 2,000 tenge, which is more than what I should be paying in the first place. But usually, they won't take less. So, and he was like, okay. So we went, and then when I was going, a friend of mine, we were on the same flight, coincidentally, and we live in 2 separate locations. So I got out, and I was going to pay him yekamung, 2,000 tenge. And then he was like, no, 5,000 tenge. And this was in Kazakh. And I was like, no. What did I say? Min yekamung dedim. And he was like, oh, what's the word? And then he said, yani, slushal. All right, I can't remember exactly what he said, but basically in Russian he said, oh, I didn't hear that. 5,000 tenge, 5,000 tenge normalna, which is normal. And I was like, and then I was so frustrated, and I didn't know how to talk to this dude, and I forgot the word for to hear in Kazakh, which is yestu, but I thought it was tungdao. Anyways, so I said, siz nie slushai yekamung no siz slushai the location. And I know that's completely wrong. But I was trying to get my point across. And he was like, yeah, I heard the location, but I didn't hear the money. And I was like, no. And then I was paying in cash. And then one of the dollar bills, one of the 1,000 tenge ripped. And he was like, I can't take this ripped money. So I had to pay him with Kaspi. And then he was like, oh, no, 3,000. And I was like, 3,000? That's too much for the distance between the airport and where I live. Like, I would be having to get out of Astana to pay 3,000. And he was like, 3,000 normalna. And I was like, it is not normalna. So in the end, he was like threatening not to bring my friend to her location. So in the end, through Kaspi, I paid him 2,500. And that's not, I'm not saying bad things about, like, ooh, bad Kazakhstan. This is just one driver. And taxi drivers all over the world are like this. They're always like, ooh, I'm gonna make some money. I really wish, there was like meters inside of taxi cars here, because then the meter doesn't lie. The meter measures things. And somebody said like, oh, you should have used Yandex Taxi. And the thing was, I didn't have a code. And in order to find your Yandex Taxi, you have to like search. And in the airport, it's kind of hard because there's so many cars. So I just was gonna, and I also wanted to practice my Kazakh. And I thought like negotiating or like saying at the beginning, how much would be practicing my Kazakh. So it's just that taxi driver. You can't trust airport taxi drivers in any country. It is normal to pay none above 1,000 for every ride in a city in Kazakhstan. Actually, in Astana, frequently, even in Yandex Taxi, it's over 1,000 tenge. Yeah, Zakat said you can actually take a RIP bill and exchange it at almost any bank. I know! Why don't you use InDriver? It's not like Uber. InDriver is crazy. I'm not going to use InDriver. How often do you encounter scams in our country? Only taxi drivers. Yeah. Only taxi drivers. Kaisar said say to him in the future that bad word. Later when I was laying in bed, I was like, I should have yelled that at him as he was leaving. But I don't really say bad words. Am I saving up money? I'm actually paying off student loans, so no, I'm not saving up money. Otherwise, I don't feel like I've been scammed. I thought I was going to get scammed when I was in Turkestan because I wanted to buy this magnet for a friend. And I thought, this is just a magnet. And I thought they were going to say like, oh, it's 3,000 tenge. And I was going to be like, I was ready to like say, negotiate, you know. And then she was like, oh, it's 300 tenge. And I was like, okay, I will buy it for 300 tenge. Now, some people say, oh, that might be a scam too, but 300 tenge is completely reasonable for a magnet, in my opinion. I'm in Kazakhstan now. Do I like cold weather? It's okay. It's okay if you have good heating. Смотришь anime? Sometimes. What type of payment method do you usually use in Astana? Card. Oh no, is it ASMR chewing? Oh no! Go away, Mike. I sometimes answer personal messages on Instagram. Sometimes. Do you have any secret talents? I can sound like an anime girl. I can't. I don't have any secret talents. This is dried mango. Do you watch shows on Netflix or Kinopoisk? I don't watch anything on Kinopoisk. I don't even know what it is. Nur Sultan got killed in be. Yeah, Min killed him. Do you like ice skating in Astana? I'm bad at it, but I do like... I still like ASMR. I'm bad at it, but I do like ice skating. Someone said my teeth are awesome. I kind of don't like them because this one's small, but thank you. Okay. 12:25. I'm going to go. I'm thinking about doing something with veganism. Huge change. I've seen your comment. Ooh. Hello in Nepal, Lil Bai. Oh, Lil Bai. What does that mean? I'm almost out of water too, so we gotta end the stream. Or I'm gonna just shrivel up like SpongeBob. Tessa wants to sleep already. Zakat, if you're vegetarian and live in Kazakhstan, please DM me. Do you like theater, operas, or ballet? I like ballet. Yeah. I get a special gift for Christmas. Mario Kart for my Mario Kart for my Switch. What's the best thing about Kazakhstan? It's the pine flavored toothpaste. I love that. So I like dried fruits, I guess. Not all dried fruits. Dried banana is not good. Change the stream topic to ASMR teacher eats dried mango. At least I'm not using a fork. True. When will... Sorry. No, where did that go? When will be my next live stream? Who knows? Oh, hello from Brazil. Hi. Oh, yes. Kojimochi said, thanks for being nice, everyone. Yes, really, thank you. I feel like my people who come watch my stream are very nice. Thank you very much for the stream. I still play Animal Crossing. And sorry, there's another question. Do I use Anki? Not anymore. I hate it. Okay. Let me end the stream. I'm just gonna wave because I'm not sure when the stream will get cut off, so I'm just gonna wave until I see myself waving, in the stream. So